Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time you are coming across my channel, please subscribe and click on the bell so that whenever I upload a video you will get a notification. In today's video I'll be cutting cut together with sleeve gown. So I will make use of my scissors, my wooden ruler, my measuring tape and chalk. So I'm making use of 2.5 yards of Ankara fabric because it's a plus size person, so I have to make use of the 2.5 yards. But if you are a slim, if you have a slim body, you can make use of 2 yards. So I will go ahead and fold my material into two before I will fold into four, right side facing each other. I will draw all my lines in the wrong side
So watch what
because I
I'm
don't
doing.
want my chalk to appear in the right side of the fabric. I'm folding into four again. So I have folded the material into four. Now see what I'm showing you guys. This is the first one, second one, and this one is folded into two, making it four. Now let's get started. So I have to draw the starting line. I will measure 1 inch. Then I will use my wooden ruler to draw a straight line where I will start my measurement. This is where my measurement will start. Now I have to measure my bust point. The bust point is 14 inches. Then I will measure the tummy. I'm not gonna use waist because this is a free dress, so I will make use of the person's tummy. So the tummy length is 22 inches, while the hip length is 32 inches. Now to get the hip length, you place your tape on your tummy length and measure 12 inches. I measure 12 inches here because the person has height. If it's a person with average height, the normal hip length is 10 inches, 10 to 11 inches. But here I will be making use of 12 inches. Now after drawing the vertical measurements, I have to measure the length of the dress. The length is 44 inches. So I will make use of the 44 inches. I'm not going to cut the down part because I'll fold the dress. So now I will measure the shoulder measurement. The shoulder is 16 inches. 16 divided by 2 is 8. I'll mark the 8 inches. Then the armhole is 20 inches. 20 divided by 2 is 10. In shoulder and armhole measurements, you divide it by 2. You don't divide it by 4. But other ones you divide by 4. Now I measured 12 inches here because I'm going to slant the dress. You know, when you are making a female dress, the shoulder you have to slant the shoulder because the women is not straight like the male shoulder. So now I will measure the bust circumference. The bust measurement is 44. So 44 divided by 4 is 11 inches. I added 3 inches sewing allowance because it's a free dress. Now the tummy is the same thing with the bust measurement is 44 inches. So I will mark 11 inches and add 3 inches sewing allowance. Now for the hip measurement is 52. 52 divided by 4 is 13 inches. I will mark the 13 inches and I will add 3 inches sewing allowance. So this is what I'm doing here. I have added the 3 inches sewing allowance. Now for the down part, the nail. How I managed to get my nail is I minus 4 inches from the hip measurement. So when you minus 4 inches, you will get 48 inches. 48 divided by 4 is 12 inches. So I marked the 12 inches and added sewing allowance. Now I will go ahead and connect my measurements. Now pay attention to this. Why I minus 4 inches from the down part, the nail part, is because it's a free dress. If you are making a pencil dress, you have to take like 5 inches so that your pencil dress will come out perfectly. But this is a free dress, so I only removed for I minus 4 inches from the hip measurements. So that is what I did here. And after minusing the 4 inches, I was left out with 48 inches. 48 divided by 4 will give you 12 inches. So I marked 12 inches and added sewing allowance to it. Now before I connect my dress, now when connecting the measurement from the armhole, I have to make a curve here and connect everything together. So watch what I'm doing. Now I have connected everything together. So our cut together dress is coming out already and we are not done. So now let's move to the sleeve area and the shoulder measurement. So I told you earlier that our shoulder is going to have a slant mark. So this is what I'm trying to do now. Remember I marked our sleeve 12 inches and it's supposed to be 10 inches. So because we are going to make our shoulder slant, we are going to remove 1.5 inch from the starting
Sorry, I
line
mean,
at the end of the sleeve. Then mark 1 inch here. Then I'll connect the line. Now I have connected the line together. See how our shoulder is looking now. Now let me check the measurement again and see if it is actually what I need. So I have measured it again and it's 11 inches, which is quite okay. It's very okay because of sewing allowance. So I will use half an inch for the sewing allowance because I don't want the sleeve to be tight. Now I'm going to measure the sleeve length. Now I placed my tape where I marked the armhole vertical line to measure 13 inches. So it depends on the length of the sleeve that you want, but mine is 13 inches. So let's mark the neckline. So I will mark the neck width 3 inches because our dress is not gonna have a zipper. I will mark it 6 inches so that the person's head can pass through the neck. Then for the back, I will mark 2.5 inches. Now pay attention. I have to cut the back neckline before I will cut the front. So see what I'm going to do now. This is the back neckline. I'm cutting from the neck depth to the neck width. So watch what I'm doing. This my scissors is not sharp. but I'll manage it. Now I'm done cutting the back part. The next thing for me to do is to cut the shoulder. I'm not going to cut exactly where I draw the line. So I'm going to remove my hand something like half an inch from the line and cut. So I'm cutting the slanted shoulder line. Why I did that is for me to avoid making mistake of cutting where I'm not supposed to cut. So I would rather put some allowance there in order for me not to cut exactly at the line. See the line here. So I just remove quarter an inch. I move away with quarter an inch to cut. Now for the sake of the video, I don't want to block my camera. I'm starting from the down part. If you watch here, I added quarter an inch. I didn't cut exactly where I drew the lines because I don't want my scissors to move from the line to where I'm not supposed to cut. And now our cut together with sleeve is coming out already, looking beautiful. Now I'll gently remove the back one, then I will now cut the front neckline again. And this cut the front neckline. Now I'm done cutting. So what I need to do next is to cut out the collar. So if you wish to know how I cut the collar, you can tell me on the comment section so that I'll upload a video about that. So instead of me to use the bias, I would rather use the collar because it's more neater. So stay tuned. So after cutting the collar, I will run a stitch at his shoulder, then turn the sleeve. So that is what I need to do. So I will take the material to my sewing machine to run those stitches. Unfold the sleeve, then run a straight stitch down. Go to my sewing machine and run a stitch. And I'll come back and show you guys the outcome of the dress. Stay tuned. So guys, our dress is ready. Look at how it's looking now. So I later turned the neck with this collar. So if you want me to make a video on how I made this collar, tell me on the comment section. And please, if you have watched to this extent and you have not liked this video, please like and subscribe and click on the bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you will get a notification. So have a beautiful day. Bye.